Salve, rapa.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation. And this is now today's...
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Everything a brilliant shade of red here, even indeed the outer skin of the stadium when its mightiest occupants are in town. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen.
Can he put it away? Kimmich. Out to the left it goes. Oh, great hit! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Sergio Roberto demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Barcelona take the lead.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Well, he is the type of character who rises to this sort of challenge, and he will be back for more. Now it's Memphis Depay. Going through. Goretzka. Muller clips it so gently.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. And that has put him through. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Davis. Gnabry. Oh, he's not going to get that. Loose ball, who's going to get that? It could be in here. Felipe Coutinho! And the first half is done. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
That gets things going for the second half.
Bayern Munich don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in the second half. They can't hold back though.
De Jong. Looks to go up and over. Looking for space out wide. Kimmich. Good idea, just poorly executed. Barcelona have it back and they can go again. De Jong. He's found a way past. And here's Depay. He's come loose.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Move forward quickly so. So what can they make of this? Gets away from his opponents. Just eases him off the ball.
Bayern Munich showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Spot on, Peter.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Gnabry. And that has left him in a heap. Nicked it back promptly. And he's in a really good position here now. Coutinho. And that has sent him sprawling. Great leap! Oh, just needed a better contact.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Goretzka. And it's Muller. Into the channel.
Sané really added the width there, thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Coutinho. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Always in the balance, and in the end, 1 goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund.
And this is now today's...
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates. But regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. Everything a brilliant shade of red here, even indeed the outer skin of the stadium when its mightiest occupants are in town. 2 high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. 2 Strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent, and we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and
I reckon is pivotal.
yeah, Coutinho, he's a real magician with a wand of a right foot. His control is brilliant, and he can pick out a through pass with the very best in the world. He's also scored plenty of long-range efforts in his time too, so defences will need to be sure not to give him time to line up a shot.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Kimmich. And it's Davis.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Well read, he sorted that out. Busquets. Sergio Roberto. Precious little by way of goal-mouth action yet. And that's been intercepted.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He's left his man. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Towering header! And there is the half-time whistle. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless.
Hello attendees, this
Any
is
opinion
a
you'd like to express on the first half?
announcement.
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field. Substitution.
And we're underway again.
Bayern Munich playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Gnabry.
Bayern Munich clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky.
Has a goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
That's not going far. He's got it, and he's got time.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
The attendance for this match was 60,179.
And it's Memphis Depay. Shifts it out to the wing. Coutinho. Gets away from his opponent. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Some terrific running on the ball there. Those efforts are not going unappreciated. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Muller. And here's Lewandowski. Davis. Interesting ball. Ball swung in. Can he put it away? Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Kimmich. Goretzka. Davis. Fiddles it through. Sané. Going through. It's a good-looking cross. Good spot, he's seen the run. Big chance! Oh, it's in! Finally, finally, finally!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Goal! After 89 minutes is number 9, Robert Lewandowski.
Bayern Munich. And that's that. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
So
thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Today, the players are being escorted by boys from a local team in this city.
And this is now today's...
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. The Bayern fans singing their songs. This indeed is a super club in so many ways. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
We have already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Coutinho. He's a real magician with a wand of a right foot. His control is is brilliant, and he can pick out a through pass with the very best in the world. He's also scored plenty of long-range efforts in his time too, so defences will need to be sure not to give him time to line up a shot.
Okay, interesting. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's left his man. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And he has shown him a yellow card. The players protesting furiously.